thing that I saw today, and I'm guilty of this virtue signaling of just like, yes, I put up a black square today. I did across all the things that I own that are out there. It's just like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm closing it out. But one of the explanations I saw was one, keep Black Lives Matter out of it because that thread is being used for people watching this 2 days late. Make sure you pay attention. Don't use Black Lives Matter because that's actually being used to stream information about what's going on at demonstrations and stuff like that. But the other thing that they were saying to do is to use this opportunity to forward posts and tweets about the Black experience and people that forward works of art or statements from people of color that you wouldn't normally have in your feed, and if you do, just continue doing it, and just like really sort of like allowing this to be a day of where you just sort of reflect on things. And like, I have not been very judicious today in being able to do that. I've been, this has been like every other day fucked, and I've been trying my best to try and, like, I thought at least I can add my penny to the pile of support. What? Just so that people can stream through that and go, there are a lot of people doing this, and this is an important thing. Now, the check our asses need to cash after this is what happens next.
Absolutely, I agree with you. But like, just to add to what you're saying, like, I saw this one post that was shared to me that I swear to God, I'm getting emotional about it, and I shouldn't, because I'm dead inside, so I don't really know about stuff.
But you're an actor.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It's my profession. That's why I'm dead inside. Why do you?
We know you don't have a soul, Moody. It's
exactly.
Pretend the masses.
How could I be an actor if I had, like, you got to be dead inside? But I just saw this post about white women forming a human shield to protect Black protesters in Louisville, and it almost brought me to tears, and it's still almost bringing me to tears. Just sometimes it's just simple gestures.
Yeah. My niece.
Mean a lot, but it just can be a simple gesture.
Yeah.
That it gives me hope, because again, like I said, like there was a time when, like when I wrote my play, like I don't mean to toot my own horn or whatever, but I wrote this
Chalmers Award.
Yeah, but I wrote this play, Riot, based on police violence and a riot that happened in Toronto, based on riots that were happening all over North America.
Who was in that play?
Me and other people. And so I'll tell you the cast later. No, Catherine Bruyere, Karen. Oh my God. I can see her face. Oh my God.
You're editing anyway, so this will just be.
I know, exactly. Right. George Saremba, Richard Yearwood, me, Conrad Gorgeous Coates. God damn it.
You could just put a graphic with their names on it.
Exactly. Right. Karen Robinson.
These people.
Exactly. All amazing actors, and into this play. And
you forgot one person though.
Who? Oh my God. Who did I forget? Oh my God. Wait, it's Karen Robinson and me and Catherine Bruyere.
Motherfucker, I did a run of that show.
Yes, you did. Well, yes, you did, Louis. You did do a run of the show.
I'm glad
you weren't in the original cast, but yes, you did. Am I going to go through all of the, like, various, please?
Thank you.
Well, fuck you. We did it in theater school, too. You want me to name the white guys who played black guys in theater school?
And you were great, by the way, Louis.
I was on stage.
Actually,
Andrew, who did the Western run?
I'll tell you. You can, Todd. Because... No, I'm teasing you, of course, but yeah, no, I actually was very grateful.
But it's look how relevant it is now. I mean, was it 30 years later? And I mean, it's almost the blueprint for the conversation.
But that's kind of why I brought it up, because
I just want to throw this in quickly, and it needs to be edited out because I'm breaking the flow. Sure. I think it's and it's because I'm old and I forget shit. If we could link people to articles that we're referring to or that we like, to put it into the edited version, I think that'd be very important now.
Absolutely. Totally. Yeah, we can talk.
But okay, so Riot, right? I mean, really, to my knowledge, it's really the first play that dealt with a very specific issue, not necessarily the racism, but the sort of the outcry. Mm-hmm. And I think Riot was really instrumental in bringing a voice to that movement.
Yeah. But also, to my point, like, at the time, the idea that a group of white women would actually put themselves in danger to protect, you know, people of color peacefully, you know, voicing their protest, at the time it would be insane. Like, nobody, you know, it's just, it's, times have really changed. And even though, oh, look at that. That's so sweet. But even like, you know, so times have changed, and every now and again, I think, okay, this will be the one. But like, even during Barack Obama's presidency, man, there were shootings happening. There were more than one. And I just, you know, I have a few here. I just want to mention the names of some people who were killed during, you know, over the years. I don't know, I can't bring it up now. God damn it, I missed it. But no, like, over the years, like, since 1995, there have been many waves of police violence, and I've always thought, okay, well, maybe this is the one where change actually happens, where actually, and what we want to see is a police officer get charged with murder. That's the sort of high watermark. If that ever happens, then things will have truly changed.
I would now, yeah. And Andrew, to your point, I'd now like to bring up my segment. I fucking hate white people. I just said something nice. Yeah, I know. And I always have to follow it up with the, you know, you can't have the cookie without the slap, Andrew. You can't. So you had white people lining up in front of demonstrators, which is fantastic. I also saw a picture of white people armed with AR-15s lined up to protect a Target.
What does that mean?
No, a Target, like a department store Target.
Oh,
they lined up in front of it to keep people from looting it. And as I said on Twitter the other day, to be fair, the store is called Target. So
first, it seemed like an absurd statement. It's like, no, they're not actually lining up in front of the store to protect the store, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's exactly what you meant.
That's exactly what they're doing. And the post that I saw that kind of carried this story was that if you think that racism and capitalism aren't intertwined, give this a look. And it's absolutely the case. You know, one of the common threads within both capitalism and racism is the abject poverty that both cause. And you look at the commonality, you look at the Venn diagram of the communities that are left behind in racism and capitalism, and there's a big fucking overlap.
Oh, God. That's why, I mean, I don't mean to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but that's why Martin Luther King was murdered. Martin Luther King wasn't murdered before he started equating, you know, racial inequality with economic inequality. It's a conspiracy theory, I know, but nonetheless,
it's not a conspiracy theory.
Sorry, what was that?
Well, it's not a conspiracy theory.
He was more dangerous when he started actually to challenge capitalism and challenge beyond race. He said, look, there's a big problem with economic.
Johnson schooled him, man. Johnson told him, you're out of your league.
But see, so this is my question, right? I mean, look, Andrew Moody wrote a whole play about this 30 years ago, right? The Martin Luther King riots happened, what was that, 60 years ago? Or what? Like, it just seems like, and Lou said this, what, okay, so was that 52 years ago, right? And then Lou, I think, quite eloquently pointed out, do we really think from the beginning of civilization that people didn't know some of this stuff? It just seems like they don't fucking care, right? So I guess for me, I'm like, okay, cool. They didn't have Instagram when you wrote Riot, so now people can do this black square. But like, has there really been a shift? I mean, I get that there's more people who aren't black who are like, this is wrong, but it just seems like the same stories keep being told the same year, regardless of who's in power. And what can you do about that?
Can I say, like, what I'm finding about this period that's different, and it's because of the technological shifts in information sharing. Everybody is now feeling, oh my God, we're getting closer and closer to doom. And that is more and more becoming a feeling that has nothing to do with hierarchy, with your racial place, your gender place, and it's only going to become more and more of a powerful factor in change. Oh my God, we have got to change shit. You know, it's all going to shit. And either we'll go, okay, fuck it, let's put the finger on the nuke button, or else there will be massive change, probably both. But that's my hope, right?